Hi friends, I am Manoj. Welcome to another session of SAP SD. In this session, we'll discuss about customized requirement for copy control and customized requirement for pricing routine. I got some messages to upload sessions on routine and specific to customized copy routine and customized pricing routine for interview. I hope this session will be helpful for those who is attending interview after training and who is going to work for a project, real-time project after training. So first we'll discuss about copy requirement, customized copy requirement. Then we'll go for customized pricing requirement. So in interview, generally in interview, we get question like, have you worked on any copy requirement or pricing routine? Then our answer would be yes. And we are explaining very well which we have learned in standard. But if they will ask about the customized copy requirement and customized pricing routine, then sometimes at that point of time, some of us are losing confidence. So if you are facing these types of challenges, then this session will be helpful for you. It will help you a lot. Then here I have given one requirement. I have taken one requirement from the client. Client requirement is what? System should not allow to create return order with reference to billing if invoice is cancelled. So here two things we have to understand. We first of all we have to understand the client requirement. Second thing we have to know, we have to check how we'll achieve this requirement, whether this requirement can be fulfilled by the standard configuration or else we have to give the alternate solution. Alternate solution includes enhancement, copy requirement, or some other things. So here we have fulfilled this requirement by developing new copy requirement, and we have created a new copy requirement and we have validated that if invoice is cancelled, then system should not allow to create return sales order for that invoice. And second thing, we have to understand why client has given this requirement, what is the purpose of this requirement. Okay, so next slide we'll discuss. So generally, when we cancel the invoice, if we do any mistakes on sales order delivery invoice, then we cancel the invoice. Example, while creating sales order, we have entered the wrong terms of condition. While creating sales order, we have entered wrong Incoterms or condition record is wrong. So at that point of time, we have created order delivery invoice. Later on, we came to know that we have done some mistakes on transaction. So we have to cancel this invoice. When we cancel this invoice, stock will be in plant level only. We have not yet delivered the goods to the customer. We have not yet dispatched the goods to the customer along with the invoice because invoice is cancelled. So here there is no customer outstanding. Customer will not make any payment to the customer. Sorry, business company. So in real time scenario, first we create sales order, then delivery, then invoice. So when we create invoice, system will generate revenue accounting entries. So what will be the revenue accounting entries? Customer account will be debited. Customer account debit to revenue account credit. So here customer account will be debited. So suppose invoice amount is 5,000, then 5,000 will be debited from the customer account. Due to some circumstances, suppose we have cancelled this invoice. Then immediately same amount will be credited to the customer account. There is no customer outstanding, so nothing will be paid from the customer account to revenue account, means company's account. If invoice is cancelled, then this invoice is closed. This invoice is closed. Closed means what? With reference to this invoice, system should not allow to create return order, credit memo, debit memo, DR, debit memo, or invoice correction request, because this invoice is closed. Will not charge anything from the customer with reference to this invoice in terms of returns means credit debit memo, or will not refund any amount in terms of return order or credit memo or invoice correction request, because 5,000 debited, same time 5,000 credited to customer account, there is no outstanding. So if system will allow to, now we have to understand, if system will allow to create return order, return delivery, return invoice with reference to cancel invoice, then what will happen? If system will allow to create return sales order, return delivery, return invoice with reference to invoice which is already cancelled, then here system will allow to create return order, return delivery, return invoice, then we have to refund the amount to the customer. But with against that invoice we have not charged anything from the customer because that was cancelled. So system should not allow to create return order. If system will allow to create return order, return delivery, return invoice, then business has to refund the amount. Business has to refund the amount which is lost to the business, which is lost to the business. So we have to restrict, if invoice is cancelled, then system should not allow to create return order. This is the client requirement, and purpose is what? If system will allow to create return order, then we have to refund the amount to the customer, and that is lost to the business. So precondition, I have created one order delivery invoice, and I have cancelled this invoice, and cancel invoice number is this. So in this case, system should not allow to create return sales order with reference to original invoice. So here we are having copying control in between invoice to return sales order, invoice to return sales order. So transaction code to go for copy control between billing to sales order is VTAF. VTF, click on change. Order type, return order type RE, and I have used my own billing document type YF2. Here we have created a new copy requirement, that is 900. So based on 900, system will not allow to create return sales order if invoice is cancelled. Copy this invoice, take this invoice number. Invoice number is 99002. 99002. So it should restrict to create return sales order if invoice is cancelled. So invoice has been cancelled. So now system is giving this message. Actually standard copy requirement from billing to sales order is 0 to 1. In 0 to 1 there is no validation to validate whether invoice is cancelled or not. If invoice is cancelled, perhaps system will allow to create return sales order. So now I have changed the requirement, copy requirement from 900 to 0 to 1, which is standard. Perhaps system will, even if invoice is cancelled, system will allow to create return sales order. BA01, create with reference, copy. Now system will allow to create return sales order, but we have to restrict this. Okay, so first of all, we have to understand what is copy requirement. This is the precondition which system validates while copying the data from source document to target document. If validation or requirement fulfilled, then only system will allow to create the target document with reference to source document. So here we are copying the data from invoice to return sales order. So standard requirement is 0 to 1. and transaction code is VTAF. Here we are having, here system will perform copy control between billing to sales order. Transaction code is VTAF. So standard requirement is 0 to 1. Standard requirement is 0 to 1. So go to copy control and we'll change the requirement from 0 to 1, already changed. Okay. So here system will validate currency should be same, customer should be same, sales organization should be same, distribution channel should be same, and division should be same. Source document and target document, currency should be same, customer should be same, sales organization should be same, distribution channel should be same, and same division. If you'll go to VOFM copy requirement, you can check the validation. Go to VOFM, go to copy requirement, order. So requirement is 21. So 21 will, what 21 validates? We have to check one by one. First system will validate. First validation, currency should be same in source document and target document. Second validation, customer should be same in billing and return sales order. Sales organization should be same in both reference and target document. Distribution channel should be same in both reference and target document. And one more validation is there, division should be same. Division should be same in both billing and sales order. Okay, so now, but we have to create a new requirement based on client requirement. So we'll copy from 0 to 1 and we'll create a new requirement and we'll add one more logic over here. Billing should not be cancelled, but 0 to 1 there is no validation related to billing cancellation, but here we have to add the logic. If billing is cancelled, then system should not allow to create return sales order with reference to that original invoice. So first we'll check 0 to 1. First validation is same currency. In invoice we'll take currency as INR. Quickly create one sales order delivery and invoice. YOR. Now I'll show you. Go to VA02. So for five validation we have to check. First customer is 25, currency is INR, customer 25, currency is INR. Then sales organization, sales area, sales organization is 100, 1S, 1S. Okay, and customer is 25. Quickly create a delivery. PGI invoice BF01. Save it. Copy this invoice number. Copy this invoice number. Once again, I will show you. I have maintained requirement as 0 to 1. 0 to 1, which is standard. So first it will validate the same currency. Same currency. So for testing purpose, I'll go to VOV8. Go to return sales order RE. I'll remove reference condition type. Since reference mandatory, I'll remove reference mandatory. Now I'll create one sales order. Return sales order. Enter customer code. Now I'll change the document currency from INR to USD. Now I'll change the document currency from INR to USD. So here in invoice, we have created invoice with document currency INR. But here I'll change document currency from INR to USD. If document currency is different from source document to target document, then system will not allow to create return sales order. System will give error message that currency deviate from each other USD and slash or INR. So here you can change. How to change? 1 second, I'll show you. Go to VA01, return order, enter customer code, give return order region, then go to header data. Here I'll change from INR to USD. Go back, then go to sales document, create with reference. Go to billing document. This is invoice. Now we have changed the currency from INR to USD. In invoice, currency is INR. In return sales order, I have changed the currency from INR to USD. Now system should not allow to create return sales order. Now giving message, currency deviate from each other USD and INR. Now this is one validation. System will validate currency should be same. In this case, we have different currency. So next validation, in invoice, same customer. So in invoice we have created with customer code 25. So in return sales order, I'll try to create sales order with different customer, that is 45. If customer deviates from source document to target document, then system will not allow to create return order. Again, system will throw error message. The sold to parties are different. So create sales order VA01, enter. Now change customer. I have changed from 25 to 45. Now create with reference. Create with reference. Billing document. Copy. Sold to parties are different. So first validation, currency should be same. Second validation, year, sold to party should be same. Customer should be same. What is the third validation? Third validation is same sales organization. In invoice, we have sales organization S100. But in return sales order, I'll change the sales organization and I'll try to create. So here sales organization would be S2. So here sales organization will be deviated. Again, it will give the error message. System will not allow to create return sales order with reference to invoice, and system will give message sales organization deviate from each other S200 and S100. So if you want to test sales or deviation of sales organization, distribution channel and division, first you have to extend that customer to different sales organization, distribution channel and division. So I am using customer number 25. If you click on customer sales areas, you can check it is extended to different sales organization. So you have to extend it. Okay, for me, I have extended this customer to all sales area. So create sales order. Now I'll change from S1 to S200, S1 to S200, create with reference, billing document, copy. Error message, sales organization deviate from each other. So system is validating sales organization. Next is distribution channel. So here I have created invoice with 1S distribution channel. Here I'll change distribution channel from 1S to 2S. So distribution channel will be deviated and system should not allow to create return sales order. So now I'll keep my sales organization as same, but here I'll change distribution channel from 1S to 2S. Then create with reference, billing document, copy. Now giving message, distribution channel deviates from each other, 2S, 1S. So if it is different, then again it is restricting to create return sales order. Last validation from requirement 0 to 1, same division. So here I have created with 1S division. So in return sales order, I'll change from 1S to 2S. So Division will be deviated, so system will not allow to create return sales order. It will give error message that division deviate from each other. Okay, so I'll keep 1s here, 2s, create with reference, copy. So it is restricting. But in requirement 900, so here we have to add one more validation. If invoice is cancelled, then system should not allow to create return sales order. Now with requirement 0 to 1, I'll try to cancel that invoice. VF11, enter, save it. Cancel means there is no transaction with the customer. Invoice is already closed. With that invoice, will not create any sales order, return sales order, credit memo, debit memo, and invoice correction request. So go to VF03, go to document flow. In this document flow, you can see invoice is cancelled. This invoice is cancelled and we'll get the invoice cancellation document number. So for this sales order, sorry, this invoice, system should not allow to create return sales order. That is our client requirement. But let's check whether this is allowing or not with standard copy requirement 0 to 1. It will allow. It will allow. Create with reference. It will allow. Which we have to restrict. It's allowing. Okay. So that we have to restrict. We have to restrict that. So here we have to create new copy requirement based on functional specification, and we'll copy from 0 to 1. All validation will be there. Same currency, same customer, same sales organization, same distribution channel, same division. But here I'll add one point. Here I'll add one logic. For billing should not be cancelled. If billing is cancelled, then system should not allow to create return sales order. So copy requirement, copy requirements, order, delivery, billing, sales activities, text. So in this transaction, we have copy requirement, and requirement we are having pricing requirement, output requirement, account determination requirement, metal determination requirement, listing exclusion determination, free goods. So we are having requirement. So first we'll start with customized copy requirement from sales order. One by one, I'll upload 1-2 scenarios which will help you a lot in your interviews. So once again, I'll remind the requirement. What was the customer requirement? System should not allow to create return sales order with reference to billing if invoice is cancelled. Purpose was what? If invoice is cancelled, then customer will not make the payment. Perhaps if system will allow to create return sales order, then we have to refund the amount to the customer without any charge, which is lost to the company. So we have to restrict this. We have to develop a new requirement that will be first 900, and I'll write the FS. I'll show you how to write the FS. Therefore, based on FS, we'll do the technical development, ABAP development. Then we have to assign 900 in copy control. Then we'll test end-to-end scenarios. Okay. So first we have to understand, first we have to give the program information. Program information is nothing but the client requirement, and client requirement is system should not allow to create return order if invoice is already cancelled. So this is the logic. Pass VB ETY VB ELV to this. So forget about this. Now I'll make you understand on this logic. So I have to create two invoice. Quickly create two invoice. Quickly create two invoice, then I'll explain the logic. BA01 YOR. So I'll take customer as 25. So for this, first we have to go for functional specification one by one. Then it will be easy to understand the logic. Okay. So this is the invoice. First, I'll cancel this invoice. VF11, cancel this invoice. Save it. So go to VF03 and from document flow, I'll take order number. Okay. Order number. Then delivery number. Take the delivery number. So here I have created order delivery invoice. Then I have cancelled that invoice. This is original invoice. And this is cancelled invoice. Cancel invoice. Very easy. First, I have created one order delivery invoice. I have cancelled this invoice. Second sales order, I'll create order delivery invoice. I'll not cancel that invoice. I'll not cancel that invoice. Then invoice BF01. Save this. Okay. So take into Excel sheet BF03 document flow. Take order delivery and invoice number. This is order number, delivery number. Invoice number. So here for this invoice, as per the logic, as per requirement for this invoice is cancelled. So system should not allow to create return sales order. For this invoice, system should allow to create return sales order because this invoice is not yet cancelled. Okay. So here my billing type is original billing type is YF2. Okay, original billing type is YF2 and cancel billing type is S1. Which one is standard? S1 standard. So document category, if I'll go to YF2, so what is the transaction code to go for billing type control? VOFA. In billing type control, we'll get the document category. So standard invoice is YF2. So YF2, in YF2, my document category is M. Document category for standard invoice is M. And cancel invoice type is S1. So document category for YF2 is M and document category for cancel invoice is N. If you go to S1, cancel invoice type S1, document category is N. Okay, document category is N. Sorry. Document category is N. Here M and cancel invoice N. So billing type, this is original invoice. This is original invoice. For original invoice, document category is M. So this invoice is not cancelled. I'll pass N. So we'll get this logic. We'll go to document flow table. In document flow table, we'll pass original billing document number, then follow-on document category means cancel document category and preceding document category. If we'll pass these three parameters and if you are getting entries, then system will not allow to create. First I will go to logic, go to PPT. So pass VBELV to VBFA table. Pass. Go to SE16N. Go to SE16N. Go to VBFA. Preceding document means your original document number. So VBELV. So here it is asking that pass VBELV. So VBELV, here I have passed VBELV as original document number, original invoice number. Then pass subsequent document category. Subsequent document category for the cancel invoice. Here, open Excel sheet. This is cancel invoice. Document category. Pass the document category for cancel invoice. Cancel invoice document category is N. Then here we have to pass document category for preceding document. Preceding document means original invoice document category, that is N. Sorry, M. Original invoice, M. Original invoice. So here in preceding document, if you pass document category N, then if you have any cancelled invoice number, if you execute, then you will get the entries. If there is no cancel invoice, then you will not find any entries. Try to understand. This is the point where you have to get understanding. First we have to pass original billing document number. And original billing document number preceding document category is M. And you have to pass cancel invoice number. If we are having cancel invoice number and if we'll pass document category as N, then we'll get the entries. Now here you'll get, if you'll execute, wait. Now next point, we have passed billing document number, then we have passed document category for cancel invoice number, and we have passed the document category for original invoice. This is document category for follow-on document, and this is the document category for preceding document. If output found, then system will not allow to create a return sales order. Technical name is sales document type, return sales order sales document type RE. Technical name is VBAK AUART. So go to table, VBAK table. Quickly go to VBAK table, SE16N. Go to VBAK table and take the sales document type. AUART is sales document type. Sales document type. So table name is VBAK and field name is AUART. So logic will be VBAK AUART equal to RE. If invoice is cancelled, then system will not allow to create return sales order. Okay. If output found, then system will not allow to create return sales order with reference to VBELV. So now execute. Sorry, this is not one. This one, VBFA table. Now execute. System finding one document number, and this is cancelled document number. So invoice is cancelled. So how system will find that invoice is cancelled? Because subsequent document category is N. If subsequent document category is N and system finding any entries with reference to these parameters, system should not allow to create a return sales order with reference to VBELV. So go back, this is VBELV. So this is original invoice number. Now create VA01 RE. So go to VO8. Check reference mandatory now. check reference mandatory now. M. Now create BA01. Enter. Now system should restrict. Oh, sorry. In copy requirement, you have to change the requirement from 0 to 1 to 900. So 900 is newly created requirement. Now create /n BA01 return sales order with reference to this invoice. Now system should restrict this. Invoice has been cancelled. Invoice has been cancelled. So if you are having any confusion, next scenario you can understand. Now I'll test the next scenarios. Now this scenario, system is not, there is no cancellation. So for this scenario, system will allow to create return sales order with reference to this invoice. Because if you go to VBFA document flow table, go to document flow table, SE16N, SE16N, past preceding document is your original invoice number. Then document category for cancel invoice. Document category for cancel invoice is N. And document category for preceding document is M. For this combination, system will not find any entries because this invoice is not cancelled. So there is no entry. If there is no entry, then system will allow to create return sales order for this invoice because this invoice is not yet cancelled. Not yet cancelled. So copy this and create return sales order. VA01, enter, copy, give the order region, save it. Now it's return order created. Now I'll cancel this invoice. Transaction code is VF11, enter, save it. Now invoice is cancelled and cancel invoice number is this. Update this in Excel sheet for your understanding. Now system will find one entries. Based on this logic, if output found, then system will not allow to create return sales order. So here system will found one output. Go to SE16N. Now if you execute, then system same invoice, sorry. Invoice number is 10. Go back. Here past preceding document means original invoice. Here system will find one entries because invoice is cancelled. And cancel invoice, this is original invoice number and this is cancel invoice number. So with reference to this invoice, system should not allow to create return order because this invoice is already cancelled. Now try to create return sales order with same invoice number. It should restrict, it will give error message. Invoice has been cancelled. Okay, invoice has been cancelled. So logic is not yet completed. So this is the logic. Then few more information we have to give to the ABAPer. That is, what error will give? It will give invoice has been cancelled. So it is giving us error, invoice has been cancelled. Same message which we have given in logic, same message is giving here. In which sales document type? Sales document type RE. Then transaction code. So in which transaction we are creating return sales order? VA01. It will applicable, logic will be applicable for VA01 transaction code and sales document type RE. Sales document type RE. VB AUART equal to RE. Then reference copy requirement is 0 to 1. We'll copy 0 to 1 and we'll create 900 and we'll add one logic. If invoice is cancelled, then system will not allow to create return sales order with that cancel invoice document number. So go to VTAF, REF2, Then go to header data, and here this is the standard copy requirement 0 to 1. So how to test? So I have prepared test case document for you. It's already documented. Go to Manoj Tony, logistic execution mock interview S/4HANA simple logistic SAP SD SAP SD project by Manoj Tony. So here we have to search customizing routines. So first, copy requirement. Copy requirement is divided into order, delivery, billing, sales activity, and text. So this is related to sales order. So this is routine number 1, requirement number 1. So first, test case, how to test. So here we use testing tool as Spira. Spira is their testing tool. We have used that Spira testing tool. So first testing is what? What to test? System restrict to create return sales order if invoice is cancelled. What to test? Restrict to create return sales order if invoice is cancelled. How to test? Cancel one invoice, then create return sales order with reference to original invoice. What is the expected result? System should not allow to create return sales order. Actual result, restricted to create return sales order. Restricted, it's restricted means it is working fine, status is okay. We have to allocate one test case document number. Then functional test requirement. So what is first one is what is data setup requirement. We have to go to VTAF and we have to assign copy requirement 900. So this is data setup requirement from the functional consultant. Okay. Then tested in both development and quality system. So transaction details we have given, what is the test case, and we have given the test proof, and we'll upload it in our testing tool, that is Spira. Okay. So I'll explain about the Spira later on. What is testing tool? What other testing tools we have and we used. So we'll discuss later on. The next, CR form, change request forms. So change request form, already I have explained one template, and this is other templates. I have prepared one CR document with different templates. Here I have given document information. Title is functional specification. System should not allow to create return sales order if invoice is cancelled. Purpose of the document. Purpose of the document, if it is cancelled, then it will create return order, then it will be lost to the business. Then keyword is FS and FD. Functional specification, sales and distribution. User acceptance test is completed. Revision history, it is revised by the Manoj. Date and revision. Okay. This is one template that will be given by your client. This document has been reviewed by Tony on which date? 20th January 2022. Document has been approved by Prasad on date 22nd January 2022. Document control history, functional consultant Manoj Tony, technical consultant GS Prasad. So functional specification submitted from functional end, and from technical end it is work in progress, and author is Soumya, who is core user or end user from client end. Okay. Then what is the priority? It is high priority. Development type, we are having different development type. One is form, report, enhancement, conversion, workflow, interface, third party integration, routine or requirement, web portal. So this is related to requirement, so I have put it in routines. Complexity, average, business requirement, this. So I'll share this if you need. text me on comment box. I'll share this document with you. Share your email ID on comment box. I'll share it to your email ID. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for watching this sessions. Thank you.